Hello lovelies, this is my third attempt because I'm so out of practice I keep getting it wrong. So cross fingers I can manage to get through a minor announcement. Big Flosstube is coming after the retreat, but this is just a little hi and little info for those of you coming to the winter Stitching in the Mountains retreat. I'm so excited to see you all. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. Just so that you're fully informed of what you need to bring and yeah, that kind of stuff. So let me take a second. First of all, arrival time. We're aiming for arrival time on the Friday, sort of between noon and 2 o'clock is ideal, but not before noon because that's when the place is being set up. Anytime after that on the Friday, whenever you can make it, is great. We're going to have the official welcome. We did last time about 2:30, but anytime you can get there then would be great. The Glenella, where we're staying, the beautiful old historic house, is very accessible by train. If you want to come from Sydney or from anywhere by train, you catch the Blue Mountains train to Blackheath. Do check that they stop at Blackheath. Some of them terminate a little earlier. There are buses, but you want to get one that just goes to Blackheath. If you have any problems, let me know. It'll all be good. And then it's just like a 2-minute walk to Glenella. It's very easily accessible. If you are driving, please be aware that there is very, very little parking at Glenella itself. Being a historic house, they didn't exactly have parking lots back in the day. The main street now has paid parking, unfortunately, but all the streets sort of behind the main street have free parking still. So, yeah, recommendations is to park just off the main street somewhere. Contact Lisa if you need more information about that. She's the parking expert. I don't drive, so I don't know about these things. Okay. In terms of bringing things, the most important thing you need to bring is some warm clothes, because affectionately, Blackheath is known by locals in the winter as Bleakheath because it can get quite cold. It's beautiful up there and entirely worth it, but it is going to be chilly. I checked the weather forecast today, and today, which is quite a cool day, is going to have a forecast of between 6 and 9 degrees. So that should give you some idea. Lisa has been talking to the owners of Glenella, and they have a big fireplace, so we're going to have a roaring fire going, and apparently they have central heating as well, so we're hoping it'll be really toasty and warm inside. But be aware that when you're outside, getting some food or exploring or anything, it will be quite cold. So make sure that you bring lots of nice warm clothes, and particularly for overnight, because it can be quite cold overnight. So yes, rug up. The other thing you may want to bring, if you have one available or if this is something that you need to stitch, is a portable lamp, a stitching lamp. The main stitching room at the back has floor-to-ceiling windows and daylight lamps that they put in for us as well. So really good lighting there. The big room out the front that has the fireplace that we're hoping to have lots of chairs around so we can sit around the fire, because doesn't that sound like heaven? That's a little darker in there, and there are lots of other beautiful nooks and crannies in the place where you might like to sit and stitch. And yeah, if you want to bring a lamp there to assist with that, feel free. Okay, the other thing mainly to think about is your food, because those of you who came last time, we decided not to cater it so that we could keep the costs down and to make sure that the food suits everyone's dietary requirements and price ranges and things. So we thought you guys can do food, and because the place is so really well situated. So your options are to bring your own food, because Glenella has a professional kitchen, 3 giant fridges, so you can bring your own food and either cook it there or bring prepared food and heat it up. entirely welcome to do that. That's what I'm going to be doing. There are also lots and lots of cafes and restaurants in Blackheath itself, which are all in super easy walking distance. That includes gluten-free options and lots of price options, from hamburgers to fine dining. And if you wanted to go for a short drive, there are even more options in some of the other mountain suburbs. So tons of eating out options if that's what you would like. There is also a small supermarket in Blackheath. It's only a little one, but it's like a minute away. And there is a bigger supermarket a little bit further down the mountain. I can give you directions if you need to go buy supplies or anything when you get there. So all good. Everybody did great with food last time from memory. There was no issues. So yeah, all going to be good. Okay, coffee and tea. I'm going to have basic coffee and tea ready and set up. I'll have plunger coffee, instant coffees, teas. Glenella also has one of those Nespresso pod machine things, which I've never used, so I don't know how it works. But if you want to bring your own pods, if you have a particular type of coffee you like, feel free to bring your own pods. I'm endeavouring to source every type of milk I can possibly find, so I'm hoping to have milk completely covered. But if you're really particular about your milk, feel free to bring your own milk too. Okay, we're also going to have a freebie table. If there's anything that you have used and no longer want, or anything like that, we can swap and share on the freebie table. No pressure, voluntary. I'm going to have a brag table, so if you want to bring anything to show us all, I love seeing everybody's work, so that'll be exciting. Lisa did want you to know that the brag table, I'm getting the hiccups because I'm too nervous talking in front of the camera after such a long time. Okay, brag table. Love to see your work, but if it's convenient or if you're interested, you're welcome to bring things for the brag table. Lisa did want you to know that the brag table will be in the room with the fireplace. Just in case you were concerned about smoke or anything. It shouldn't be smoky, shouldn't be a concern, but she just wanted to, give you a heads up. So, yeah, that will be there. We're also having a completely, again, optional voluntary smalls exchange if you're interested. I believe the parameters I put on it was maximum 100 stitches per side, and that's like big, so feel free to do it smaller. And I think it was maximum $30, 35, I think it was $30 extra stuff that you wanted, if you wanted to put anything in the package, because you guys are super generous, but we just wanted to make it, make sure that, you didn't go overboard. So that's happening as well, which is exciting. Lisa and I will have our shops there. Lisa will have all her beautiful fabric and her wonderful designs and lots of other things as well. I'm going to have my shop, including some new releases that you guys will get first look at, which I'm excited to show you, and some new things and lots of my old familiars as well. So really excited to have that. We're also going to run a charity raffle again, like last time, for the same charity, the Older Women's Network New South Wales, who do wonderful work to support the rights and the practical needs such as housing for older women. And they were so grateful for everything you guys raised last time, that we're working with them again. And we've got some absolutely wonderful prizes from really, really generous people like Nicola at Numbers 12 Stitch Co., Jay at Jay's X Stitch, Cottage Garden Threads, Teresa from Daisy Chain Stitchery, and some other people I may happen to know. So do bring some cash for that, and thank you in advance, because it's a charity that means a lot to me, so thank you. The only other thing that I think I have to mention is, as always happens just before the retreat, life happens. A couple of people have had to drop out. Lisa's filled in those places from the waiting list, but I think we have 1 day spot left. So you won't be able to stay in Glenella, but there's lots of other places to stay around nearby, or if you're a local, we'd love to see you. Or if you know anybody, if you have some friends or something that would like to come, please contact Lisa. We'd love to be completely full up. So I believe there's 1 spot left. So great. I think that's everything on my list. I'm hoping I'm coherent, and I'm so excited. You can't see it. Sitting around me now are like these piles of boxes full of lovely things for your goodie bags. So I'll be doing that today, which is super exciting. And yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Yay!